under their cares.
All right, YouTube. I got a call for these two. Now, supposedly this one got a new compressor this week from the vendor. Then it started tripping breakers. They have always both been on a 20 amp breaker. Then the electrician came out to check it, and he said the factory smoke came out of this one. That one's got a new compressor. Factory smoke came out of this one. Now it's a direct short to ground. So I'm gonna do a little digging. He asked me to dig into it, and I told him I would. Let's see what I'm getting myself into here. But the breaker is tripped right now, and if you go to reset it, it's a direct short to ground. Let me get the ladder off, and we'll get over there and get to digging. Conduit comes from a H.V.A.C electrical panel. It comes out here. So the conduit comes, hits this, and then feeds both units. And he's saying this one was pulling 8.4. This one was pulling 9.7. They need to be on separate circuits, but they're not. And he confessed to me that he blew this one up. He did say that. This one let the factory smoke out, so we'll have to see what's up. Here's how I found it when I opened it up. So this unit's not even connected. The one that got the new compressor is tripping the breakers short to ground. It's still connected, so I want to disconnect it and see if my breaker will stay on. And these are my two lines coming from my breaker. Let me cap those off and then see if I can reset the breaker. This is how I'm approaching this. Start with the basics, Mac. Just the basics. Okay, this is the one. I got it off. Okay, it's holding. Let's go check it. So, right there, as far as I go, since the company that they contract with that ice maker put that new compressor on, I'm not going to touch that unit. He's going to call that guy back out. Yeah, right in there is a new compressor. So he can call the guy back out and find out what's shorted to ground on that unit. Defrost heaters, evapes, who knows? I'm not going to touch it. Now, this circuit here should be live, and we could test it between red and white. All right, we're hooked up. We got a good 123 volts. So the circuit's good. So now we'll check these to ground. Maybe they're both shorted out. All right, we got this one apart. Checking the start cap. If you guys get this meter, you got to hook it up, and then there's a delay before it reads the microfarads. Start cap's good, but it does read them. It's like you hook it up and you get nothing, and then it kicks in. So I'm still getting used to this thing. I noticed this is disconnected when I got up here. No big deal. Some water. I might give this one a test run. Okay, after checking that compressor, obviously my camera wasn't filming. That compressor was also shorted to ground. So they're going to have their ice vendor come and check it out, and the electrician will probably separate the circuits. But that's how it goes on diagnosing a few things to help a customer out sometimes.